Meals on Wheels Anderson is a nonprofit organization that serves the homebound of Anderson County. Since 1976, this organization has provided over 420 meals each weekday to citizens of Anderson County who are not capable of preparing meals for themselves. 100% of the money used for this service comes from donations, fundraisers, and grants.
We have a great staff of paid staff as well as volunteers who help us do what we do each day to make sure that the place operates.
Meals on Wheels has a very special place in my heart. My grandfather used to receive Meals on Wheels, and that's where I was first introduced to the organization and kind of what they do. Going through his experience, having him have his independence, that's kind of where I first realized Meals on Wheels is such a fantastic organization, and I'm honored to be a part of it. I think the biggest challenge that Meals on Wheels faces is definitely funding. Currently, we don't have any state or federal funding. We're strictly a neighbor helping neighbor, individual business donation.
I've always been drawn to serving people. My mom has worked in nonprofit all of her life, and so even as a kid I'd go with her to work, and I volunteered at a young age. I've just always been drawn to avenues where I can serve people. A specific story that stands out is a recipient of ours who moved here with his wife, and then soon after they moved here she passed away. They were very socially isolated with where they lived and just not having any connections here, and just because of his condition he was unable to care for himself. So we got him up on our program, and he's just been a real pleasure to serve. It's just great, hearing from our recipients and talking to them. All of them have a different story to why they're here and why they need Meals on Wheels, and it's a pleasure to serve all of them. So people can get involved in various ways. They can volunteer with us. We have many different avenues where they can volunteer, or they can donate, or they can attend one of our many fundraisers throughout the year.
One afternoon, one day on a Friday, we had a route that wasn't going to go out, and it's very important on Fridays, especially because we serve a lot of folks frozen meals for the weekends on Fridays. We pulled up at this place, and it was just a place that was not very clean. It was a little truck camper, so it was a very sad situation. And so for days after that, I kept trying to figure out why he lived this way and what I could do to help him. It finally hit me that, Laurie, that's not what you need to do. You're there to serve them right where they want to be. And he was very happy with where he was living. And so I just needed to meet him at his need. Challenges for a nonprofit are always very similar. We always are looking for more funds to feed the need of the folks that we serve. We currently have over 150 people on a waiting list that need our service, but we just don't have the finances to be able to do that. We're always trying to think of a new twist on a fundraiser, or make sure that the fundraisers that we have are very efficient and that people enjoy themselves so that they'll continue to support Meals on Wheels.
One of the highly successful annual fundraisers for Meals on Wheels Anderson is their Mardi Gras in the Electric City event. Through the course of one evening, attendees are encouraged to donate to Meals on Wheels or participate in silent and live auctions, all while enjoying live music, catered dinner, and drinks. This event brings in a dozen sponsors and sells over 500 tickets in one night.
I get asked the question so many times, what do you need more, volunteers or money? Well, for Meals on Wheels to operate, we need both.
Miss Lee! Am I about to deafen you? Are you going to the doctor today?
No, I'm going to the eye doctor.
The eye doctor for her.
Emily Hazel has been a Meals on Wheels volunteer for about 9 years. She started delivering meals because she saw the joy it brought to volunteers as well as the people they serve.
They just, anything you do, oh my gosh, they're so appreciative.
Good morning, Miss Kelly. How you little thing?
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I do.
I'm fine. You got to go back to the doctor about that blood pressure or something?
Yeah,
Ted and Ann Hunt have been volunteering at Meals on Wheels for over 8 years after taking over a route from their daughter when she moved out of state. Ann previously had a route through Palmetto High School where she used to teach.
They love to have young people come in, and it really makes their day. And I don't think people realize the need, just a human contact. Some of these people have no contact except for the Meals on Wheels people.
Meals on Wheels is always looking for volunteers and generous donations. They rely on the goodwill and love from the members of the community to feed the need of Anderson County. Visit their website at acmow.org to learn more about how you can get involved.